Valmiki Ramayana, Sundara Kanda, book number 5, Sarga 53, Roman numerals LIII 53. The punishment. King Ravan, by his pleading moved, the counsel of the chief approved. Thy words are wise and true. To kill an envoy would beseem us ill. Yet must we for this crime invent some fitting mode of punishment. The tale, I fancy, is the part most cherished by a monkey's heart. Make ready, set his tail aflame, and let him leave us as he came. And thus disfigured and disgraced, back to his king and people haste. The giants heard their monarch's speech, and filled with burning fury each brought strips of cotton cloth, and round the monkey's tail the bondage wound. As round Big Tail the bands they drew, his mighty form dilating grew. Vast as the flame that bursts on high, where trees are old and grass is dry. Each hand and strip they soaked in oil, and set on fire the twisted coil. Delighted as they viewed the blaze, the cruel demons stood at gaze, and mid loud drums and shells rang out the triumph of their joyful shout. They pressed about him thick and fast, as through the crowded streets he passed, observing with attentive care each rich and wondrous structure there, still heedless of the eager cry that rent the air, the spy, the spy. Some to the captive lady ran, and thus in joyous words began. That copper-visaged monkey, he, who in the garden talked with thee, through Lanka's town is led a show, and round his tail the red flames glow. The mournful news the lady heard, that with fresh grief her bosom stirred. Swift to the kindled fire she went, and prayed before it reverent. If I, my husband, have obeyed, and kept the ascetic vows I made, free, ever free from stain and blot, I spare the Vanar, harm he not. Then leapt on high the flickering flame, and shone in answer to the dame. The pitying fire its rage forbore, the Vanar felt the heat no more. Then to minute size reduced, then to minutest size reduced, the bonds that bound his limbs he loosed, and freed from every band and chain, rose to his native size again. He seized the club of ponderous weight that lay before him by the gate, rushed at the fiends that hemmed him round, and laid them lifeless on the ground. Through Lanka's town again he strode, and viewed each street and square and road, still wreathed about with harmless blaze, a sun engarlanded with rays. Wow. Absolutely wow. Footnotes 423:1. I have not attempted to tone down anything in this canto. I give a faithful translation. Yeah, good. 423 1b. Behold a wonder, they but now who seemed in bigness to surpass earth's giant sons, now less than smallest dwarfs in narrow room throng numberless. Paradise Lost, I-716. Yeah, they all mimic Ramayana. They all steal from Ramayana, Paradise Lost. Yeah, no credit given. They wanna abuse Ramayana as some mythology, some stories, but they're stupid books, like they Bibles and their stupid books they write. Paradise Lost. That's all legit. That's all true interpretation. That's all philosophy. Jai Sri Ramayana, absolutely beautiful. Hanuman, he freed himself from the ropes. Being tied up by ropes, he freed himself by reducing in size. Then again, he resumed his native size. That's we're talking again. We're talking about beings who are superior to human beings. They can shapeshift. To us humans, this is so mind-boggling stuff. Shapeshifting, demigods, angels. Like literally, in Kali Yuga, we are so insignificant that these higher beings, these demigods, angels, and demons, even the titans, the giants, the jinns, they have no need to show themselves to us because we are so insignificant in Kali Yuga. We are literally like worms in stool. Why would somebody takes a dump and sees worms crawling in the stool? Why would somebody